Hello again. It's been maybe a day and a half since my previous shave, so there is some minor stubble, but enough to produce some sound. So my face is not that smooth, but also the beard is not that heavy, which is okay, because today I will be switching to second razor in this mild razors test. And last time with the Hansen I in purpose used the mildest razor of all for the heaviest beard growth, just so you can see that it is capable of removing more stubble than maybe it would be the case in a normal usage. So this time we're going a little bit lighter, but with a little bit more efficient razor. So just in case, if you want to see what is the margin point for that threshold of how much of the beard I need to have for certain type of razor, this could be a good opportunity to investigate. And the second one is R89. Again, this is casted razor, so it has traditional bullet pins, as opposed to Hansen, but still it provides very well and very nice blade grip. So just because it's not the perpendicular pins, it doesn't mean that it is necessarily worst in this case. So without any introduction, I'm starting the shave. So if you see on this side, it has a little bit more of blade exposure and the blade gap compared to Hansen. So the noticeable thing is that the shave is much faster. The bulk of the beard growth is much easier to handle. And I put R89 in the middle of this test because I managed to shave up to 8 or 9 days of beard growth with it, so I wouldn't necessarily say that it is as mild as the Hansen, but on the straight down pass it is evidently more efficient. So in my experience, this could be a good stepping point, or it can be the startup razor in case that you're not shaving daily and you don't necessarily have some skin conditions that you need to pay attention for. And if you still want something mild, but you want to have the possibility to shave both a minimal beard growth, moderate one, if you want to shave on the daily basis or every 2 or 3 days, but to still keep that mindless shaving style, definitely a recommendation for R89. Now, for the sake of comparison, I tossed away the Hansen blade, so this is a brand new, that crappy mild unnamed supermarket blade, so test wise it is still, you know, unbiased. No, I didn't check the leftovers on the neck, but as this is the mild razor, I guess that there is some stubble here and there, but I did more comparisons in that terms in some other videos, so this is just day by day switching between the razors, so I can have more of that fresh feel for the razors, because yesterday it was Hansen, today is R89, so definitely one thing to notice is evident speed, more efficiency, easier for rinsing. So let me wash my hands a little bit, so we will continue. If there is some leftovers, you will hear it, of course. So now, before I was complaining for R89's narrow working window and mentioned how you need to keep an eye for the shave angle, you know, tilting. But compared to Hansen, you definitely have much more room for adjustments. So it is a little bit better in that way. Very nice, very clean, so I can continue straight away. My across the grain pass. I don't have any sense of the blade on the skin, so pretty much as Hansen, I don't feel any potential risk for cutting, but day after day there is definitely some additional space between the blade and let me rinse so you can see, between the blade and this scalloped bar. So if you are really fast and not paying attention, there would be slight but very minimal chance that you will grip some skin imperfections or lose skin, because you see I have pretty much of the facial fat, so I would definitely need to stretch my skin a little bit. But for everything else, I would say this is very, very smooth. I'm not going to lie, this does feel a little bit more efficient and more aggressive than Hansen. I've noticed some skin crack over here, and I'm curious to see what would be the aftershave splash feedback. So Brion as usual, and not much, really not much. With Hansen I had feel like I splashed regular tap water. With this one I feel some harshness in here, because I don't usually go against the grain. But in overall, as you can see, no cuts, no irritations. Definitely a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient, but still it's not that major difference between Hansen and R89. If Hansen was on the level of aggression 1, this would be maybe weak to 1.8 maybe. So pros and cons: nice looking design, plenty of handle sizes and designs to choose from. It is casted alloy, but very, very well made. It's wet now, but the chroming is pretty nice. This gold plating as well. Cost around 30 euros, so half of the price for the Hansen, but still, if you keep it up, if you wash it regularly, still don't see a reason why it shouldn't last for years and years, unless you drop it, and then I have pretty much doubts that casted alloy will stand that sort of heat. So, second razor in the row, one more to go on the mild scale. So, hope you enjoy this, and see you next time. Bye.